Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, it was muted on the bloody headset. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, it was muted on the bloody headset. Right, hang on, let me. I think I've got a feedback loop. Right, hang on, let me. I think I've got a feedback loop. Right, so you should be able to hear me now. Hopefully, it's not been all echoey. Yep, I can't hear a repeat, so that's good. Good start. Right, has anyone got the app set up on their Next? Right, basically, nextchat.sna. Oh, got someone typed K in. Right. If I just type at the bottom, we'll get hello. If I just type at the bottom, we'll get hello. Ah, yeah, there is a slight echo, isn't there? Try that. Is that better? Try that. Is that better? Hang on. It's doing the desktop audio, that's why. That should be good now. Hey, Jamie, and James, and Simon. And Tim, of course, obviously. Right. Be okay. No. Hey, Graham. Right, just getting messages. Right, just got a message from Jim Philpott, who is, what is it, Jim1024 on Twitter. Let me just go back through the messages. Yeah, at JimBug1024 on Twitter. He's sorting out the network side of this server, so yeah. And he's doing it live, and we're just doing an update now, so bear with us. We will have to just wait for him to give me the okay, and then we'll exit. Well, we can reset the next now and then come back to it. Yeah, as soon as he lets me know. Yeah, it's been a mad morning this morning, as you can possibly imagine. Start off, I couldn't find the HDMI video capture card. I was looking absolutely everywhere for it, and it turns out it fallen, because it's just a USB stick. It had fallen off. I must have knocked it, and it fell down the side of the PC and the desk. He's hopefully deployed. I'll just check with him now, see if it's deployed. yeah, normally I'd make sure it was done before doing the video, but as we'd already sorted the date as being this Sunday, because last Sunday was knackered a bit. Yeah, we had to rush. We were up till late last night, and good time. So anyway, as always for the seat of the pants developing, we're getting there. And it's just checking it, make sure the deploy is okay. Yep, all good. Right. If you have the app, start it up. Starting in a minute. Oh yeah, that's the last message that came through. Right. If anyone can see that, reply. Let's see how many are on. Yeah, I won't need you to chat in a minute, hopefully. Right. So we've got Tim in, thankfully. Tim has also been helping big time. So it's an app written by 3 M's, Tim, Jim and Jim. Hello, sunny East Lancashire. Hey, we got more people on. It's working. Starting to fill up. Right. Let's do hi Farnborough. Let's do this properly with the caps. Right. Yeah, it is internet chat on the next. But right, I will show you setting up a username. Dinky Ray. Hey, Dinky Ray. Yep, Tony Dang, this is absolutely right. The point of this app is we want this to be the base of multiplayer games, and the source will be made available. It will also be able to work with there'll be a basic version and an assembly version, and we might as well probably work on doing a C version. And then, but it's not just a chat. We're going to make it so that you can make apps which will be able to have rooms and stuff in. So this will, it's going to be able to, we're going to be able to allow developers to make a script that will run on the server. Hang on, I need to mute myself because I'm getting the feedback on the, because I'm watching on YouTube as well for the, so I can get the chat messages. So yeah, we're going to make it so that you can have a game running and you can have like multiplayers in, or just 1 or 2 players, or however many you want. Yeah, it's people will be able to, well, developers will be able to set up a script that will run on the server. The reason it's a script means that it won't be able to do anything like damaging to the server, which is then why we will allow people to upload their scripts. Well, create a user, obviously, for their dev team, upload scripts, and then have the script run on their app in the server. So it should be really cool being able to make a lot of multiplayer games now. Not now, obviously, once we've completed it. But this is just a start. The first thing, the proof of the pudding was the chat, and it's all working. So, well, pretty much as close as can be. We'll be able to set up users. If I what this will do, this will send a message back to me only. So I'm going to register test account, right? Everyone can register their own username, right? Now, this, you have to write down the message that comes back, but what we'll do is we'll make it so it records it. This next chat will save the message that comes back, and which will have your password, because it generates a password for you, and then it will save that to a text file for you, and then we'll hopefully put that somewhere where the program will grab that and run it and log it in automatically the next time. It doesn't do that yet, but that's because we haven't got that far with it yet. But yeah, it'll become automatic then. So you just register your account through the next chat, and yeah, then you'll be able to log in. We'll have each people with usernames. You can't use the same username, so make sure you get your name in quick if you want just your name. And I will show you now. The reason I'm doing test ACC is because it is going to, because I'm streaming it live, it is going to reply with my password, but it's going to be the password for test account, which is, I could like just disable the screen like that, but I want you to see the process. So it's messaged me back saying test account registered successfully, and then the secret is, and then if you write that down in, well, whatever comes back for your password, right, hang on, just copy that down myself. It is KH2RB, right? And then I should now be able to log in, which, let me just message Jim. Give me a sec. $800. Hey Tim and Simon B. Right. So if I then do H yellow is hello to connect 1. Sorry, 001, which is going to be the app game, or the app number, which is next chat, and then test ACC, and then ADCK H2RB. Welcome to spec next chat. Right, so because I'm in next chat, is this working? You're commenting a bit in YouTube. Okay, hold on, let me go back to, I'm just talking to Jim on Skype. Where are we? Yes, this Jamie Murray. Yes, this can update high scores in games. That is half the point of it as well. The server will be designed so even if your game isn't a network game, you can register the app as a high score thing, and then you can have the high score tables, and you can also read them back. You'll be able to read the high scores back onto your next, so you have a real-time, like, global high score table in your app if you wanted to. Yeah, there's reminiscence of ICQ, Dave, in it. Matt Myers. UK/nextchat.sna. Hopefully that should work, that link. Right. In fact, I will add it to. I'll add the link to the description after we've finished. No worries, Matt. Can you all see my messages on your machines now that I've gone into next chat app room? Yeah, I'm getting a message from Jim. Join room. Join Jim's room. Right. Unknown spec next chat. Is that right, Jim? Or am I missing something? because we've only just added the rooms, like this morning. So who's 53? Is that you, Jim? Are you in this room? All right, send hello. So I've now sent that to the send anyone else in here? I know you're in here, Jim. I take it that you in here, Jim. And so people can make up their own rooms. And so, like, if you had your mates on and you don't want all your messages to go everywhere else, you can then just go to a room and then go to your own room and chat in there quietly, and it should be good. And the reason we're doing it like rooms is because that will be the basis on what the games do when you're doing a network game. So like you'd have the lobby, which is like the chat in itself, and then you go to when you start a game, it'll create a room, or the server will run a script for that room, well, for that game, and for that particular room, and then it'll set it up, it'll run its initialized part of the script, and then it'll run the update every so often, depending on whether you want a real-time game or whether you want a turn-by-turn, turn-based game. So yeah, we have big plans, but we were so like excited about what we're doing with this that we wanted to show everyone. And just let me just go back to so we've got 4 users that have registered. I see. Yeah, UK Cougar, you have to hello. So you did hello. After you've regied, you do hello, and then it is what did I type again? It was hello 0001, and then next chat so hello HELO, and then 0001. So be HELO 0001, and then be next chat, which is the name of the app. This will automatically be done for you by the app itself, by the game or whatever. So next chat will, once you've got an account, it'll log you in with this hello next chat thing, so you won't have to do this. Test AC, which is your account name and your password for that account. So I'm using a test account because I don't want to be showing my password to my account to everybody. But yeah, that will doing that will bring you into the actual SpecNext chat app side of things, even though you're already in SpecNext chat, but you're in like the lobby. That's where everyone can chat, and then you can come into your room and like say join. It was Jim's room, wasn't it? Join Jim's room, and then send hello. But we'll make it so you're not, when you're in a room, you don't type we'll make sure you don't type send, and then it'll send it to the room. So anything, it'll be just typing as normal. So has anyone else managed to get into the room, into Jim's room? Or is it just us so far? Yeah, at the moment, like I say, that you're seeing the raw protocols. So you don't want to be the app will be a lot nicer when it's finished. But like I say, it's very early days yet, and we're just so excited with the possibilities of it, and the fact that we now have a chat room that we wanted to show and let you guys enjoy it too. Simon Bambi, you're in the lobby. Okay. Do you want to try and have you done the Simon? Have you done the? Just seems to lock up UK Cougar. It's fine till you tried the Reggie. Unknown command. Yeah, you have to type send. Stephen Malley. Like this. When you're in the room, you type send hello, but you won't need to. It'll be appended in the app will say send hello. Hey, hello 167. Right, and we'll get it to once you've like connected, we'll get it to send the message, the username as well. Or have we got that in? Yes, Jim. Hey, Retro Robbins on the road. Good afternoon. Going anywhere exciting, Retro? Hi, Nigel. Hey, 105. Welcome. Congrats. I say that this will all be tidied up. So you just say join Jim's room, and it'll join Jim's room. And if there isn't one there, it'll just create one and then join Jim's room or whatever room you want to call it. And like I say, it's still early days, but we're just we're all buzzing about it. It's great. It's just the fact of the possibilities which now has opened up to having multiplayer games on not just machine code games, but we'll have it working in BASIC, we'll have it working in C. So anyone writing a game, and we'll make the API so it's really nice and easy because it's that small. The setup for this, and then hopefully it shouldn't be too long before we do the official release and release the source and everything, so people can start making their games multiplayer and stuff. But yeah, really happy with it, and yeah, a reboot sometimes fixes it. If your Wi-Fi card got a bit messed up, which we've had to do a couple of times in this. Like I say, it's with it being early days, we've got a lot to iron out and add and fix and Reggie. Yeah, you don't need to do Reggie again. Once you've got. Oh, you never received your password. UK Cougar. Okay. What was your account? And I'll get Jim to. Oh yeah, Jim will do it. I was just going to say, Jim will do it. Yeah. Cougar. Okay. Bloody coughs do mad in. Wish it would go away. But I've been told by people it lasts for months, so. It's available well, purchased in the full version, yeah. Well, the thing is, the Spec Next chat is going to be free anyway, obviously. When people are making their games, it can they can charge for their game. Also, it means that when people are playing a game, if we have it so that they buy the game through the official shop, the Spec Next shop, or whatever, or if we'll find a way of making it so that people making the when you do your server, when you create your server for your game, we'll add a thing so you can send a message saying this account has bought it. Now this user has bought the game, and then that way we can make the comms work for only the people who've got the game. Or you can just say the game is free and it'll just work for everyone. And the reason we're doing that is because we were going to add a feature where you can say, I bought the game, but I want to play a network game with my friends. They don't have it, but let them play while you're playing. Having that as an option as well. And so they'll only be able to play if they're playing a network game with you, well, with the person who's bought it. No response. Is it capital C? It doesn't like, perhaps. I'll let Jim answer that one. Yeah, will do. It is. I'll post it now. Next chat, and then. So, it's next chat, and then use hello space 0001, which is the app number, which is a hex number, and then the app numbers will be divvied out when people register their game. Well, their game server. Next chat is the name of the app, and then username and the secret. No worries, Cougar. Catch you later. You missed the username, Tim. No worries. Yeah, basically, I was telling Jim that once you do the Reggie, it should just have you logged in automatically. Shops are shut indeed. Go get your milk or whatever it is you need. Bread, cereal. Packets of crisps. Yeah, you 80. You will be able to change screen resolution, and um, I'll just say it. You will be able to change the screen resolution because the API will say I've got a string, and then you will be the one printing it. Your game will be the one printing what comes back, and so you can either have ULA like we've got here, or you can have it on a tile map, or you can have it on layer 2, or you can even, if you want, you could have it on a tile map but in a window, like a small window, that like a little box window, and have the text wrapping. You can do whatever you want with it. You'll just get a text string, and how you print it and how you show it is up to you. Same with when you input, the code for the input will be there, and you just have to do like the bits where you show it, you print it. Yes, 100, you are there. Yeah. Basically, about 2 hours ago, we didn't have rooms, so we didn't have the join, we didn't have any of that. But Jim's done a cracking job. So if there are any bugs, and it's obviously it's not as tidy as we want it, and as step one complete indeed. It's not as tidy as we want it, and not. I mean, we've not had a chance to, because I'd have had to change the spec, the next chat SNA snapshot, the program for it, and if I'd have changed, I've had to change that and then re-upload it and get everyone to download it again, and so we kept it with the state it was in, like about 2 hours ago, and then just Jim's been beavering away, adding extra functionality just to get even more, just to show you more, and show you how much that I'm not. I know it. I know it's great, and I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying where we're up to, because some people say, no, no, we've just released an app, and it's like, yeah, it's not complete. It's nowhere near complete. This is just like the very tip of the iceberg. This we're hoping is going to be huge, and bring the next up into the online generation, with a lot, just the fact that not just being able to catch up with your friends and stuff online, but and going into chat rooms, but being able to play games online together. And I think it gives the developers more options when they're making games, to say, right, let's add some network capabilities, let's add 2-player, let's add multiplayer dungeons, dungeon crawler with like hundreds of players in. That's going to be amazing when you're doing that. And this is all going to be possible with this when it's finished, obviously. But this is the first step, and we're pleased with it. We're more that we were, well, I'd say for the past 3-4 nights, me, Jim, and Tim have all been buzzing over it, and working really late. And I mean, yeah, I've even had to tell Tim to go to sleep, because it's getting late. We need to get up in the morning and do work and stuff. But yeah, it's been an absolute blast. Hey, you're in Jim's room. Started chat boards. Indeed, it is 100. Thank you, Ginger Hippie. Retro Beachman, cheers. Yeah, well, the thing is, we decided we wanted the chat, and then we thought, why not make it not just the chat, but make it include the server side of things, and make it so it's not just for the chat side of the games. Make it bring as many games as we can to the internet and to the next. So it just gives us loads more opportunities, and even the games that aren't that are still going to be single player or whatever, they will be able to add the code to their games, and then have the high scores online. So it's going to help there as well. But that's a nice feature when you're playing games. Have either have a local score and an online score, high score table, so you can beat both. Yeah, we really are we're like kids playing like in a sweet shop or something. It's like, should have seen Tim's face. It was a joy to watch. Like, just the realization of where this is going and the potential. It's going to be great for everyone, not just us with our little chat program, but great for the users, the community, and everything. Yes, I'm good. Bit of a cough, but yeah, I'm good. Hello, 105. Hello. Yeah, 2-player games, chess. Yeah, we've me and Tim we started writing battleships in BASIC ages ago, and we wanted it online then, so we can play against each other. And then so that was sort of the seed that set the ball rolling for this. And it's only now that things have got less busy with my work that I can concentrate on it a lot more. So yeah, battleships were battleships. The game is actually done. It just needed the network side of things. Hey Ping, the code isn't available yet. Sorry, because it's early days. We're just fine tuning and basically getting all the features in, all the basic features that we need for the initial stuff. Setting up the comms, doing the chats, doing the lobby, joining rooms, high scores, all the rest of it. Doing that, and then once we've done all that, then we'll be putting the code out, and we'll be putting it out in basic, assembly, and possibly C as well. Well, might as well do it in C as well, or do it as an object that you can use in C, and just give you the API for it. Yeah, the it's like the possibilities are endless. So, I mean, you'll be able to potentially send files to each other, or anything. Send music files. I know TJ's view is going to be great, isn't it? it's nice being able to just look in the on your specky screen and watch the stream as well. I know you've got the chat on YouTube, but technically now the chat could just be in on the next. What B scale? Oh yeah, what bastard scale? Yeah, it'd be like I typed the Reggie and it didn't work, and that's when he'll start swearing, won't he? What do you reckon the B scale will be for TJ? 5? 10? Yeah. Bug report. Jims and Tim. It goes wild. And to download a basic program from my server using HTTP command using the file sharing would be great. Yep, lots of potential. Well, it's like I said, when you bought the game, you can just download it from the internet with through this, through the next chat or whatever. You'd have like your base next chat, which will be able to talk with the shop of basically, and it'll say, right, your user, you've logged in as as if I've logged in as Baggers or whoever, you've logged in as Retro Beach, then you'll be able to then say, right, I've bought that game off the shop. It should probably be you go onto it on go onto a website, log in with your username off the next chat, and say I want to add X amount of money to the user, and then you can use that to buy the game online on your specky. That's one way maybe, and then that way we're not having to worry about SSL and everything on the next to do like financial transfers of things. It'll be done properly on a PC and securely. But then the next will be able to know that it can download the game because it's been paid for, and then not only that, but you can say, right, send game to, and then it'll send the game to if the game is a multiplayer that that people can play with their friends. You can say, right, I'll download this game, and it'll download it to you, and then what will happen is you'll only be able to play the game because, well, you won't be able to play the game if you've not got someone in your friend group that has got the app and is playing it at that time. And if they've loaded the game up and they've got it loaded up, and you log in with it, then you say, yeah, he's there, and it'll join you to his room, and away you go, and you can play it. It just gives us like so much possibility for really nice features. Yeah, there'll be a chat room list as well. You'll be able to type list, and it'll give you a list, but obviously it's not there yet. So it'll list all the players and stuff, or list people in the room. I think the dog needs to go out. Hold on. Dog needs a break. Back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Right, where are we? Let me just catch up. Yeah, hello, logs you into the the app. Leave will leave the room. All right, so we can all helps if I type on the specky keyboard. Leave. There's an issue for you, Jim. I must join it, so I can't just. Yeah, is an issue for you, Jim. Another bug to fix. Basically, I've joined the room. I've gone back, but it still thinks I need to do the send to send the message. Quit the app. Yeah, I have to quit the app to restart. Well, just reset the machine. And start it again. Oh no, it's still got me logged in. Yep. Yeah, that's still must still be connected as. Right, 299. That's another thing for you to sort anyway, Jim. Getting out of the room and joining back in. Yep. Yeah, you could. Hello, Greece. Hello, Greece. Sounds like Eurovision Song Contest on it. Hello, Greece. How many points for UK? 0 point. That's France, isn't it? Yes, 270. We are receiving you. It's Lampros. There's Matteo. If that's how you pronounce it. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce it. I haven't made a mess of it. The same room as Jim talking right now. Yes. Yes, I'm talking right now, and we're in Jim's room, in Jim's chat room. Yeah, 105. We'll have names. That's the next feature. That will be sent. The name will be sent to. We are Borg. I need to leave or leave room, then quit to exit app. Okay. Cheers, Tim. Take that, you, Tim. 68. Yeah, YouTube's got a big delay on it. I think it's about 15 seconds or something. I'm not sure if you can reduce that delay or what, but yeah, it'd be nice if you could get it real time. Yep, it's you. But hopefully you can all see now the reason why we've been so buzzing over the past few days, and B, yeah, back to lobby, regular to check for new joins. Cool. Cheers, Tim. And yeah, it's just now we've got to keep fleshing it out, keep badgering Tim to add Jim, not Tim, keep badgering Jim to add all the extra features that we need, and then which is just as well that he's enjoying it and as excited about this as much as we are. It's been awesome. The whole like ride to get to this point. It's been great, and we've had many laughs and some good fun. I'm gonna have yeah, it's really quick, the chat. Yes, it'll all be shared once we've got it finalised and um, sorted and working. We'll get the source out, share the specifications and everything, and yep. Well, that is one of the main reasons. It will be a lot of multi-user dungeons, hopefully, and which is going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, some exciting times ahead, like really exciting times ahead. And it's just as well, me, Tim, and Jim are able to work long day hours because it's going to need it. But yeah, we've got the motivation behind us to do it because we see this as being really, really big for the community and everything, and for the users, for the developers. This is almost to me, this is almost important as getting enough units out there for all the people who want Nexts. Because this is for me is a big deal for the Next. No, it's a big high point for the Next. The killer app, as it were. Yeah, building a mod is just going to be great. The amount of like variations and in games that we're going to be able to make, and because of the way we've designed it, it should be like pretty easy to do like different styles of games with the same server, and the fact that we're going to have them running on the server, or all of them running on the server with a script, means that they won't using the scripts will guarantee that they won't lock up the rest of the servers, because we'll have control over, well, the main server will have control over how much time is dedicated to them, or it'll play so much up until when it finishes the game loop, as it were, or whether whether it's taken so much processing, well, so many instructions, and then it'll come back to it after it's finished. Give every other server a bit of CPU time, and the fact that we've got it so it's very sleek and trimmed will also add to the fact that we should be able to get quite a few servers running off one server, so we should be good for lots of games and stuff. Well, this is it. We want the next to be all it can be, and it had the option for Wi-Fi from the beginning, and now that we've got a lot of the other stuff sorted in for the machine, and now it's we need to put a bit of time into the network capabilities of it and give that the dedicated boost into the next gen of the next gen being the same gen, but with the extra capabilities that it had the ability to do. So good times ahead, and this will also work for the Ngo, which is great because we want to include them users as well. And emulators, we can't use the emulators because, well, you can if you have a USB ESP8266 added, I believe. I think that's it. We'll have to check with Mike Daly. I don't know what it's like with the other emulators, but I think Mike's allows you to use the USB thing, USB Wi-Fi dongle thing. So yeah, as for 167's message, how is Head Over Heels coming along? It's coming along good. I'm just in the middle of rewriting yet again the sort routine because a couple of the screens have more than 128 sprites on screen at once. So what I need to do is I need to sort the sprites into the I need to sort the sprites 3 times. One for I need to sort the whole list of all sprites for the Y screen position, and then I need to split them once you get to 128, and then any in the last 16 pixels of that where the split is go into the next buffer along with the ones that were below that area, and then I need to sort the top area and the bottom area, not in the Y position but in the Z position. So I need to sort the list, split it into, make two new lists, and then resort them. But I need to do it fast enough to keep the game running at 60. It's doing 3 full sorts. So yeah, I'm in the middle of rewriting that, but I've been sidetracked with this slightly because I've got quite a bit of time. The game side of the Head Over Heels is like dead simple anyway, so it's not. I'm not worried about getting that out into well before the we get the FPGAs. Although saying that, we are going to be constantly trying to get AMD and Xilinx or Xilinx or Xilinx or however they pronounce their company name to get us the FPGAs sooner. But obviously, we're only a small company with currently 6,000 units, which is nothing. So it probably cost them more to fire up the setup to make them chips for us than it would. So like there's car manufacturers and all sorts with bigger orders that would probably come in front of us anyway. So, which is probably why we got the lead time of a year and a couple of weeks, or 66 weeks, I think it was. So, yeah, I've got plenty of time to finish head over heels before the Kickstarter 2 is released. So, and I want to get the high scores online with it as well. So this needs to be done. Yeah, don't forget when you do the Reggie, you write down your secret. That only gets sent to your machine, so no one else will see that. The reason I used the test account was because it's sent to the screen and I'm streaming, and I wanted to show you guys that what you do. You get your number that comes back showing this message and what your username is and your secret. So you write that down. At the moment, you write it down, but you won't have to in future because we'll get it all automated so that it sends it back, and the next chat will pick that up, and then save that to a file on your machine, and then the games can automatically grab that file and log in for you automatically, so you don't have to constantly type in hello and whatever and log yourself into the game. The game will join you automatically, and then you'll go straight into the lobby and of that game, and then or next app lobby. You'll go straight into the next app lobby, and then you can just join whatever room. But on the other games, the games will tell you, you're starting a game, which will be a room. So it'll be like, I don't know, yeah, the first player will be room 1, and then room 2. Not first player, the first game of that instance, like that multi-user dungeon, will be room 1, and then room 2, and so on. Or we can give them a room, like you join room, Jim's room, and then that'll start a game called Jim's Room Game, and then people will be able to join that. The server part will be shared. Yes and no. The script side of the server part will be shared, because that's all you'll need to know. And what we'll be doing with the script is making it very small and powerful. So you'll be able to say, like, I want to be able to have a lobby. I want to be able to do the have maximum of 5 players on a game, or maximum of 100 players on a game, or the minimum of 2 people before I can start the game. Cool. Yeah, he's awesome. Yes, there will be, but not at the moment. I don't think that bit's done yet. But it's on the list. Don't worry. Yeah. It's so the games will be able to say, send me a list of all the players, and it'll send a list of the players, and what we'll probably do is limit it to 32, and say, send me list of players starting at X, and then it'll just give you 32 players, or however many you want. Like if you wanted 24 players, and you could have a routine that'll print you 24 players down the right hand side of the screen, so you can see who's in there. Now, next on Discord, I can't remember offhand. I keep forgetting. Just opening Discord now. you can't scroll through chat at the moment, but we could do. We could let you, if you wanted to, we could let it scroll back, say allow 16K or something for the buffer, and you'll be able to scroll through quite a lot of pages. Because let's face it, the 256 by 192 is only 768 bytes. So yeah, if we had 16K and allowed you to scroll through them. But is there any particular reason why you want to scroll through chat? I suppose it could be handy if you, when it gets busy and there's a lot of people chatting. So that is a good idea, Matt. There, Simon, not Matt. That's a good idea, Simon. If we had it so that you can allow 16K or even 8K for the chat, and then just allow you to scroll up and down through it and get the mouse going as well then. But that would probably be better for a tile map screen. Just only have that feature on a tile map screen, and then that way it can draw the text a lot quicker using a tile map screen. Not yet, 270. 270. I don't think so. Hang on, I'm getting some messages off Jim as well. Getting messages everywhere. Currently AFK and child duty. No worries. He's working on lists at the moment. And he will add names as well. So the names and the list will be with us shortly. Well, not shortly, but like within today or tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, Matt. See you later. And yeah, you're welcome. We try and create nice things for people. I just think it's a natural progression anyway. Next Horizon allows scrolling in its client chat. Nice. So yeah, Matt, you'll be able to add this because it'll be available for basic as well. The next chat stuff. Oh, almost 10 seconds. Thank you. 249. 429. 10, a whole 10 seconds. That's a bit of a lag, that. So basically, you're typing a message in, then that's getting sent to the server. The server's then sending it to everyone else, including me. It's coming up on my screen, which is then going into the HDMI video capture, which is then going into the PC, which is then being recorded by OBS and sent up to YouTube. YouTube is then sitting on it for 10 seconds and sending it out. Because the server side's pretty instant. So yeah, I'd say the once we've got it running to state that we're happy with, and it does all of the functionality that it will need to let people get starting with it and get playing with it, that's when we'll release the first issue of it. Yeah, very true, Tim. He's probably not up yet, is he? How many hours behind is he? Is he 8 hours behind or? It's 7 a.m. there or something, and 7:30 or 24 minutes past 7. Yeah, Simon, that would be mad. God, could you imagine what it was like to have something like this back in the day? That would be mad, Simon. Yeah, snoring the B word, sleep talking, and sleep being. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Jim's done a great job on the server side. So made up, like he he had the time and the spare time to join. To hang on, should go away. Hang on, I get a drink. Keep hydrated, guys. Right, what's that? Add to reboots. Boot become responsible. And blush emoji. Keep typing on the PC. To type on the next. Nah, no luck. That's why we have the usernames, Jim. Yeah, you are now 509. It would have been funny if it had come back with you being number 7 or something, wouldn't it? I'm not a number. But that's going back in time as well. That's a long time ago. I haven't seen that for years. Yeah, he could have timed out. Yes, it did, Tim. I keep meaning to go and see the place, but it's probably changed a bit since then. Yeah, not really useful for human consumption. But we replaced them with the usernames or the user IDs. Yeah, did it shrink a bit? Has it gone cold? I was just about to say I had 69 the other, but yeah, I was talking about on the chat app. Yeah, to be careful what I say. But yeah, it is good. I like the way this is going. Hopefully everyone else likes it too. We think we'll have most things covered, but like I say, we'll get it to a point where we think we're happy with it, and then we'll put it out there for people to test and stuff. With the source file, there'll be some example source files for the server scripts, and the the battleships. We'll release the source for that, and we'll release the some samples in basic machine code and C for the game side. And yes, thank you to everyone that has joined to help give this a good test. We now have a list of things for Jim to fix. But that's all good. It was needed. Yes, we can test it when we're working on it, but there's only 3 of us, so we don't really. Yeah, Port Meriam. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining in, helping see what the all the hype was about with the update. Yeah, it was a really good test. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining, and I think I will probably call it a day there with the video, and so me, Jim and Tim can get back to adding more to it. And what we'll do is we'll keep updating now and again on Facebook and so on, and maybe every now and again, if you've got something really good to show, I will do another YouTube video. Yep. Big step is you can build new stuff. Yeah. Well, that's like I say, that is the whole point of the way we're doing it, is so that it means other people can make game servers. Even if you don't know how to do server code, you'll be able to just use a simple script that we've generated for you, and you won't even need the hosting just yet anyway, because we'll try and keep it as we'll see how much CPU usage it takes and whatever as it builds up with more users on it, and see if we get any slowdown or anything. And if it's just the one server, then we can keep that going, and even have it on host it on spec next even, and then like I say, people will be able to upload their scripts, log in with their user ID, which will give them access to whatever games that they're making, or their list of games if they make more than one, and then so they'll be able to create a new server, upload the server so they can test it, and then when they release their game, they can then like give the game out, and the server will be active for people to play, which is great. And like I say, you don't need to know how to do all the service code inside of things. The script will handle all that for you, and making games online, making online games for the next, very simple for everyone, which will be great for the end users, which is the guys playing the games that you make. Yeah, force translation would be cool as well. 509. 5 or 6 seconds of delay with respect to YouTube. Yep. I used SNA because I just used I was going to use SNX. I was actually going to use an NEX initially, but then I thought, well, I'll keep it small and used an SNA, and I tried it and it worked, so I didn't bother changing the extension to SNX, but I will do when we release it. It should follow the rules of the file naming convention. So yeah, it will be an SNX when we release it, but the SNA worked, so I didn't bother changing it. Nextel into BBS chat rooms. Yep. And what I might do as well is I might take the user ID and use that for a different color, so you can have the text coming in different colors, so you can see who's chatted without having to look for it. Or just group each message that comes in and just cycle the color as and when, for each message, and then that way that it'll be easy to look through the start of each line rather than trying to find who said what where, because it all being the same black and white makes it a bit of a mess. Or I could just put an extra carriage return, but I didn't want to put a carriage return on it because that would be a pain also, because it just have less text on screen. Well, if CSpect emulator can support the protocol, then you'll be able to use it with CSpect. But you have to use the USB adapter. Or we can just badger Mike Daly to get CSpect to work with it, now that we've got a really good reason for it to work with it. Hi, George. Welcome to the show. Hey, Rich. So I don't know if you got the app running on a Next, or if you've even got a Next, George. Good, thanks, Rich. Apart from this bloody cough. Yeah, Rich, did you try joining in with the chat and logging on, and did you get it to work? Same with you, George. Did you log in? You probably have to, as you joined in late, you probably have to go back to the beginning. And when you join, because you'll be in the lobby and you'll have to generate a user, and then showing us 558 and their info displayed. Okay. Yeah, you probably, did you create a user account and then do the hello bit? So you do Reggie, REGI, and then your username, and then that'll send you a password, I'll send you a secret, which is your password, and then you type hello, and then it'll be 0001, which is the app number, and then spec chat. Sorry, next chat, not spec chat. Next chat, and then it'll be your username and secret, and then that will get you into the lobby, and then you just do join Jim's room, and that'll bring you into this chat room that we're in at the moment. Simon, yes. The thing is, this only works with the Next because we have well, in the SNA there's just Next specific code, but I suppose we could make a version that would allow cross-platform, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, if we publish the protocol, it'll be cross-platform. Yeah, make send the default action. Hello in chat needs to send instructions. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do hello, and then it'll send the bits for you. Jim, okay, see you in a bit. Assuming you can still hear me. Yep. Cool, glad you enjoyed it, Jim. And again, thanks to your endless help on the server side, and I'll catch you later when you get back. Ciao, Jim. What was the error? Fiora Meow. Yeah, we know. I'm gonna make it so there's different colors for each line or each message of text so that you can read it better. But like I said earlier, this is the very first stage of what the app is going to be like. This was like, it is working. Let's show this and do a quick, wanted to do a quick test to see when we get a few people on how it handles it and stuff. Rich, restart your Next, turn it off and on again. It just means your ESP's gone a bit doodah. No, Rich, restart your Ngo. turn it off and on again and try it again. It's your ESP. Yeah, I think we need to look into when it resets or something to get the ESP to shut down any other connections it had or whatever, and basically do it like a soft restart on the ESP, so it goes in fresh. Yes, we do need to sort the better error handling. Again, like I say, it's still early days yet. There's a lot to go in there, even just for this bit. Yeah, I don't think we're using any speed. I think we're just running at normal specky speed, 3.5 megahertz. Because I know I haven't set the CPU speed in the app. So yeah, we're probably just running at regular specky speed. Now let's see if I can xreg 3.7, is it? No, 7.3. Let me just send that to me thingy. Leave. Quit. Yeah. Let's just try this to see if I can. I've just told it to run at 28. See if that makes a difference. Yeah. It was running at 3.5. As you can see, the little line at the top where we were showing like the border change is now off the top of the screen. So it's running 8 times faster now. Oh, that 68 didn't look right. Is that message right, Tim? Is that what you put in your message? Hang on, I think I've lost this. Nope. Next chat. C, and then what's it? A D C K H2. No, maybe that's not worked. Or maybe that's catching up with the buffer. No, that's not where it does it. Nope. Right, that's another thing we need to sort out, check the timings for the different CPU speeds. So I shall take that back out for now. Copy that across. Right, so it's and then AD K. Oh, okay. H2RP. Wrong one. Am I in a? Yeah, I must join a room. Join Jim's room. Still in there. Yeah, the fonts can be better. Fonts just one I grabbed. Yeah, sometimes remember, yeah. And the tildes and the scrolling. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, we'll get all these things ironed out. But we needed to do a test like this, so basically a real world test, so we can see how it reacts with multiple users and what things that we need to look for. Because like when you know what to type in and where to type and when to type, then you miss things that need addressing. So yeah, we have still a lot to do, but hopefully these fixes should be minor. Yeah, yeah, it usually does recover fine after a reboot. Yeah, Rich, we'll get Jim when he's back. We'll get Jim to. You are back, aren't you, Jim? Did you say you were back, or did you have to go again? Oh no, you needed to go again. Yeah. When Jim gets back, Rich, I will get him to delete your account, and then you can sign in again. I mean, register it again. Glad you part of the test too. Thank you to everyone who joined in for the test, because this, like I say, this is how we see issues that we didn't expect or we didn't come across while we were testing. Yeah. How big was your line? The line should is up to, I think, 62 characters. Hey, Mattel. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Cougar, get Jim to reset your account, and then you'll be able to Reggie again and hopefully have it working. And we'll see if we can find out why that's happening and what it's doing, and find out why it never sent it. Yeah. If your speed is greater than 3.5 megahertz, it might not be working. We need to make sure the speeds are matching the CPU speeds. Yeah, don't try 28. That won't work. I tried it before. I had to go back to 3.5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on HDMI because I need HDMI for the capture, so it might work better on at 28 on the VGA, VGA 0, because the timing is better. Oh, it's not indicating anything. It was just so we could see how just so we could see things when we were getting a connection and stuff, and every time there's things changing, the border color changes. So just so we can see activity, and we kept it in because it's nice. There's delays in there to show. No, to get it, we put delays in to get it so it's at the bottom. No, so it's actually on the border, because otherwise they were off the top. So we put the delays into, because it's very quick when it's not receiving data. Obviously, because it's not receiving data, it's just an empty buffer, so it doesn't need to do anything. Oh, cool. Good. God, it's good for you, Tim. Are you on VGA or HDMI, Tim? This is the kind of thing we need to test as well. It could be dependent on core revision as well. It shouldn't, but it could be. We don't know. We need to do some testing on it anyway, so hence this video anyway. It just failed with the same fault as 28, yeah. I seem to have an issue if you loaded a bus in your auto exec. Yeah, could be if the bass is if the basic file is the autoexec bass is doing some stuff on the network. Maybe if it's getting the time off the internet, maybe. See, that's the thing with the with changing it on the fly. It probably needs to change the speed of the serial on the fly as well. So what we might do is change the timing constraints on when you send a new instruction. Yeah, so that's something we can look into anyway. Yeah, yeah, we don't do any of the checking the speed changes at the moment in the code. I think it's only done on initialization, isn't it, Tim? I think we should probably do it on every command that gets sent out, which is probably a bit of a ball ache because it shouldn't really change. It should only, you shouldn't really change the speed because you can miss bits if you're changing it. So it should probably lock the speed that you're in. If we could make the apps lock the speed, I suppose. Because I could imagine if you're in a chat and then you press the NMI button and you'd cause God knows what. I don't. Yes, you're still here. 580. And best thing in case you're not on it on the YouTube video. Cool. Glad you've got it working fine at 429. No, no. The serial is the speed that the next talks to the ESP chip. The ESP chip talks to the internet at internet speeds. I'm going to pretend you couldn't hear. Yeah, we don't change the bits per second in the chat program. We just basically set it at the beginning and then leave it at that speed. Yep. use the correct code. Did you spell it the same with the caps cap sensitive? Rich. Yeah. Okay. And did that come back with a username and password? Or the your secret? Yeah, correct caps. Okay. I will get Jim to look at it when he gets back to see if we can figure out what's going on there. And then that way, we can get you up and running on it and find out what the cause of it is, and hopefully stop it happening to other people as well. Very possibly. Are you doing anything different with your initialization, or? Because I know you run your launcher, don't you? Yeah, Simon. That's what happens when you speed it up and slow it down. Just shows how much extra time it gives you when you run at 28, doesn't it? Unlucky 551. Just reset, sort it out, did it? Cool. 100. Running 28, 14, 7 and 3.5. Nice. Yeah. It's nice knowing that you don't have to rejoin. Hey, Alan. Yeah. try something. Like that. This might crash horrendously. Yeah, that's my code, the key code. And it would be easy enough to do, but I never, when typing, I never press and hold anyway, so I never bothered putting a repetition on. Join Jim's room. Am I still here? How's that? Is that easier to read? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's much better. Oh, why did 68 come through black? Maybe it's when I do that. Someone type a message. Can someone type a message? Yeah, it's still here. Why are you coming through black? Ah, maybe it's... Yeah, I'll fix that anyway. But yeah, it looks better with colours. I'll just make it so every other message when it comes through is delete. Yeah, I see right. I just like, if I'm type a load of thing in, and then I just use 2 fingers, and because the delete key is wide enough to double tap. Hi 80. Must be constantly cycling through the colours. Yes, we will have handles. It'll say who's who. Jim's already working on that when he gets back. He knows that, because I said we need to have. It's nice having the connection number, but it needs to be the usernames that come through. Even if we have to limit the username to like 16 characters or 8 characters or something. Has anyone got a preference on how many characters we should have for the usernames? is 8 enough? Is 8 enough, or do we want more? Yeah, 8 is a good programmer number. 9, awkward bugger. Is that for Retrobyte? By any chance, Retro? Yeah. I was thinking maybe 10 actually, because some people have long names or want 2 parts for naming. So yeah, maybe 10. And then it's not too long to add to every message. 11. People saying 12 in the thingy. 12, 12. Tim's saying 12. Yes, okay, Tim. 12 it is. Should do one of them thingies, shouldn't I? Like when they're selling lots at auctions. Who give me 13? Anyone give me 13 now? Right. Yeah, exactly. 10 is the third of a screen at 32. So. But people like 12. See, the thing is, I was thinking if we had 8, the reason I said 8 is if we have like text mode, if we put it into the text mode, we can have full 320 wide on screen. And then because we got 320 pixels, 40 characters, we can have 8 down the side, and then we could show the usernames. And you could scroll up and down through the usernames and stuff. Yeah, I will sticky the colours to the person 580. But I was just doing a test just to basically change the colour on messages, and just cycle the colours so each message that comes through changes colour, so you can see where the one message ends and new one starts. But sometimes there's messages behind the scenes, or it's just cycling too fast. It's using basic, isn't it? Well, this app could work in 64, could work in 80 column mode if you're using the basic version. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably do the what I'll do is I'll get working on a tile map version. basically the 551, the basic version, will have you've got a message, what you want to do with it, and then you can then print it however you want. So you could be on the 64 column screen if you want, or whatever, and it should print it. Or you could even do it on layer, it'll even be on layer 2. Yeah. So I was going to do the I was wanting to do it as a tile map mode as well anyway, or just have the ability to draw it to a tile map screen. Yes, 551. This driver, the ASM code of this driver uses the same network drivers as the basic users. We did this specifically with that reason that we could use, the games could be made in basic or machine code and they'd still be able to work. So it meant the server would work with basic or machine code and not have to write different drivers for the thing. So it all uses the same spat.sys driver. Yep. Nice. UK Cougar, very well said. 8, case closed. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Although Baggers is 7, to be fair. But it fits in 8. Who's stuck in the... Oh, Rich, yeah. Yeah, type join Jim's room. Join space Jim's room. Rich. Yeah, if you're doing on... you're in a room, type leave, Leav. Oh no, you're probably in the... Yeah, because you're in the chat program, but you're in the lobby. That's what that is, I think. Try hitting the reset and running it again, and then just type in join Jim's room when you load it back up. No, join space and then Jim's room, no spaces. Join Jim's room, like that. Try restarting no. What, Cougar, what are you getting when you type anything? Because Cougar tried just doing a reset and then I mean like that. Oh, the help will work. It does work when you're in the lobby. It doesn't work in the chat. But yeah, we'll sort that as well. Are you in, Cougar? Are you in yet, Cougar? Yeah, you joined, Rich. Say hello. Yeah, you send your message with send and then unknown chat command. I wonder if do leave and then see what happens, Rich. Who's 781? Hello, 781. Who's 781? But yeah, we definitely need the usernames, which we'll get. Oh, you're 781. Nice, you got in. We just need to get thingy in now. Cougar, are you in? Are you in, Cougar? Where are you off to? What are you? What are you up to? Where are you up to? Sometimes it works and then I just get absolutely nothing back and then nothing else works and I have to reset. Yeah. Okay. I was stuck in lobby chatting to you. Improvement echo in room when someone leaves. Yep. Oh. Yeah, what we'll do as well is we'll swap it. I'll get Jim to swap it over so that when you just type stuff, it does that send. It sends that anyway, and then you just send it'll be like command, and then it'll be to send a command like leave or whatever, because we don't need to do send every time we want to type, because that'll just get annoying. Get messages from Jim back. I checked it. That's a good idea, that, Tim. Yeah, once you've done a hello, you shouldn't need to do it. You shouldn't need to do it on the because it should still be connected. As we seem to be able to like just join room when we come back in after a restart. I think okay. When you've done a reset, have you powered down and powered on again? Try a power down, Cougar, and then try it again. Turn it off, leave it off for a couple of seconds, and then turn it back on. Let's give the Wi-Fi chip a chance to reset. Because I don't think the reset is resetting it. Yep. Well, there will be some muds flying around at some point soon. Which again is the joy of this, the way we've set it up so you'll be able to have muds. Can't wait for having multiple players joining in the same game. It's going to be such a laugh. How did you get on with the power cycle, Cougar? Yeah, the running UART and or .uart and then typing AT just to make sure it's reset properly, and it's always a good starting point. AT okay, 1150-200. Couldn't exit the UART. Okay, just reset after the you've always powered down. Now that's okay, just hit the reset button and then load the app if you can't get out of UART. Very true, Stuart. It is starting to become very useful. Yeah, the Wi-Fi printer driver, it's just really opening it up for the users to make the most of it. Very true, Simon Bamba. Yeah, as soon as TJ gets this going, and it will need an 18 plus channel. That's why I think it was Tim said earlier, I wonder what TJ will rate it, will give it as a B rating. In fact, we should ask TJ himself to give it a B rating in its early stage. Yeah, anyway, with the Reggie and the Hello, these are going to be happening behind the scenes anyway, so you won't normally need to do that when you start up anyway. The chat app will know that you've not got a register because it won't have a register file, and then it'll register for you. It'll ask you for a username. You'll type your name in, and then hit register. You'll get a response from it saying whether you register or whether you've registered or whether it's in use or whatever. And then if you've registered, it will save that to a file. Well, so save that to your registry file, and then you'll be able to use thingies anyway. And then when you load the app up, it will every time you load the app up, it'll hello you into the chat rooms into that app chat room anyway, and then you can just start chatting. Hey, 28947. Is that you, Cougar? What is that? Who is 947? Yeah, chat rooms per YouTube channel. Very true. Is that you, Cougar? Yeah, that'd be great. That thanks, Cougar. Yeah, I'm assuming Tim, are you going to be on this today, or are you going to be available to be on this today? Obviously after the call, because I'll be breaking for tea in about 20 minutes. Yeah, cool, nice one. And I assume Jim will be too, because we have a lot to do. I'll add a a command you can type in to close up to reset. Do that. Your machine is now safe to shut down. Yeah, it's because you're still connected to the channel and you're still getting messages sent to you. Obviously. Might be might just have to do a heartbeat message, Tim, with the app, and then if the server doesn't get it within like a second or so, then or so many seconds, then just closes down for you. Stops sending you the data. All right, okay. Glad it works though, Matteo. Hey, the numbers are getting high, aren't they? 1001. I'm glad it's working for you. Or it was working for you. Went you in before? Shut down your router and try to connect to another AP. Still being still in your art and reading data showing the back. Don't send anything. 3 Wi-Fi access in your flat. Trying to change to a 4 access point. So is it working? Is the 4 access point, or is 1001U? I did leave, then quit, then reset and go. Allowed to say it. Using the secret. Yeah, you can still the reggie wouldn't have allowed you to do a new reggie, but doing a new the hello, your user and secret will still be the same. I'm glad you're in. Who is 1012? 10 that 1023 should be 1012, not 1023. Yeah, there's probably something in the init. We were talking with Tim about that, and yeah, we probably need to do a full when we restart the app, or when we start the app, do a full restart on the ESP chip. Basically, shut it, close any connections off if it's already got any, and then restart it, or just tell it to close any connections, and then start up the new one. That should help fix it. Again, this is the whole purpose of doing these tests anyway, just to bring things to light on things that we would have missed. So yeah, thank you everyone who's helped so far today with the testing. It's been good. Been realised a few things that we need to fix that we didn't know we needed to fix. Sorry, am I speaking? I'll try and speak a little bit slower for you, Matteo. We Scousers, well, I'm a fake Scouse, but yeah. From this part of the country, we talk a bit quick. So sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I can type in the chat if that helps. Glad it worked, and we will look into making it work more reliably. Basically, getting it to shut down any connections and just try and make it work cleaner. As there's always, when developing something like this, there's always things that you're not going to have checked when you're doing your tests initially, especially considering we've been mad busy concentrating on just getting it working and getting it so we can test it and have it in the video today. So yeah, again, thanks to everyone that's helped, and because it really has helped, and we will help get it better. And yeah, no, it's not my fault. Well, these things happen, but that is the point. That is the point of doing this, so we can test things that we didn't pick up when we were testing. You know, the fact that it's worked as well as it has done is pretty good going, considering how quick we smashed it together and got it, the server built and the code built to work with it. And Vicky has a hard life. Yeah, it's exciting times. 551. Yes, Steve's 8-Bit Gaming. We will be doing another Kickstarter for the next, because there's so many people who will want to next, and well, there's so many people who want to next already that didn't do the first and didn't do the second, and the fact that we've now brought this out, you know, that what we're going to be doing with the network side of things on it, we know that there's going to be a lot more people like, especially when you see the mud games coming out and multiplayer games coming out. It's just going to be great, and loads of people are going to want Nexts, which is great because it'll mean that if we have more people wanting Next and we get more users out there with Next, it'll mean that that there'll be more people, more developers wanting to make games for the Next, which will, all in all, everything comes to being great for the users. So it's a win-win. No worries, Steve. Like I say, we won't be looking into doing the next Kickstarter until this one is out, but we will be doing another Kickstarter once this one is out. 1014, see ya. Have a good one. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tim back in room lobby has been exhausting. Yeah, well done, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, Jim has done a fantastic job on the server. Hats off to him. He's a good mate. Much appreciated, Jim. Thanks. And same goes for you, Jim, with the Tim, with your help on this, because we wouldn't have got anywhere near this ready in time. All the bugs are yours, yeah, of course, Tim. Not the only one who had bugs in. It's been a great teamwork job, this. So yeah, it's been good, and we will get there. Any user interface bugs by Bagley? Yep. Any user interface bugs, they'll be mine. Like the colours not cycling on the end of each line. But yeah, I'll fix all that and I'll do a text version of the thingy so we can go full screen. 320 by 240. I might even put the window on the side with the 8 characters. That's no, all right, 12. Okay, Tim, is that okay? Put 12 on. Or should I do it in the high res mode where we have 64 characters? That's a good idea, Tim. Because yeah, we can continue that now, can't we? Because that should work actually, shouldn't it? Because it's pretty much what we're doing here. Yeah, I know you don't. You're quite helpful. High res mode, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do a high res mode then. I know it won't look specky-ish with it being, mind you, Specky did have high res modes with the Timex modes. Yeah, finishing time mode. Yep. Yeah, high res should work in basic. The basic version should work in whatever mode you've got it set to, because it's just using print in it. Tim, do you want to try see if the that basic app will load, will connect? It should do, shouldn't it? I don't see why it wouldn't. Do you want to try it? See if it connects. Do a quick trial. I'm assuming by the silence that you have gone and reset it and trying it now. Not had time. Rich been way too busy with so many other things. Yes, Simon, Bamba, I will message on Facebook when we need more testing. And yeah, that's the whole point of it. This is you in basic, yes! I hadn't even remembered you. Cool, that's you in basic. So, there you go. This is proof. Can you change the mode to a higher resolution on the basic version, Tim, and then send post a picture in excuse me, in the Facebook group? As that's in 64. Yeah, can you take a photo and put it in the Facebook group? Because that would be cool. That's ace. Happy days. Might put it in 80 column. We've got an 80 column, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, we have. We've got an 80 column. I shall do it in 80 column. With the text mode. Just posting it now. Yeah, your delete doesn't work. Those two spaces after the posit is the delete on the basic version because that hasn't got the delete working properly yet. But yeah, that is cool. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's see this picture. Okay, see you 551. Be finishing off to break for food myself soon as well. Oh. Knackered. Been a couple of late nights, as you can imagine. But it's been well worth doing those late nights. Where's this pic, Tim? There we go. Right, if I should be able to do this. There you go. There's the pitch from Tim in his 64 column mode. That's ace. Thank you, Tim. Yep. Yeah, cheers for that picture, Tim. Yes, Stuart, I will be doing more coding tutorials, don't worry. Hopefully they should be back on next Sunday. I just wanted to do, it was going to be on this Sunday, but I wanted to show this because I thought it was worth, well, it definitely was worth it because of the feedback from the testing that we've done. And to also give you an idea on what we're working on in the background while we're waiting for FPGAs. Just making the next better and better for all you guys. Right, anyway, as it's gone 5 o'clock, I shall call that a day because everyone will probably be wanting to break off for food now anyway. So again, thank you very much for joining, and we shall see you next time. And for those who want to help with more testing, drop me a PM or something, or message on Facebook in the Spec Next chat that had the link to this stream, and I will let you know when we need another test. Yes, I need to get some food too, and delete working. Oh, delete working. Yes, need delete working. Yes, that would be good. Right. But yeah, that's, as you can see, we have it working in both BASIC and in machine code. And the server will help us be up most of the evening, definitely, Tim. If you're up for another one of our jam sessions, then that would be great, and we'll do a bit more fixes and tweaks. Maybe look into the initialization and stuff. Yeah, it is very good to talk, and it was great seeing you all on our nexts. Our nexts are now in the internet era, good and proper, because the Kickstarter 2, all the nexts that are coming out have Wi-Fi installed, so what better thing to do than give them a bloody good reason to use it. So anyway, bye all. Signing off. Next basic signing off. Yep, I'll be signing off too. And again, thanks for your help, and enjoy the chat app so far. And I'll keep updating it, and I'll put it in the same place as well as we go. And yeah, I'll message on Facebook when there's an update for the server of the app side, and feel free to grab it and make your own chat rooms and have fun with it. Right, bye all.